Hi everybody, I'm Zilla Blitz and welcome. We've got more adventures in Mexico coming up. If you recall, on the last episode, we spotted what we thought was a hidden road off to the side of the highway on our delivery. I want to loop back now. I've got a route plotted out to where that was. We're going to go without a trailer, just trying to see if we can find this, because I feel like that's probably going to be the best way to do this. And we have a lot of things to talk about, and once we go down this hidden road, or at least explore where we think it is, then we're going to come back, pick up a delivery, and I have plans going forward. We also have big news about a new map added to our adventure, so I am excited about that. Potentially another new map coming up, but we're going to just kind of go on this very calm, relaxing drive to try to find this hidden road that I think we spotted on our very last delivery. So let's get down the road a little bit here, and then we'll catch up. We also have our Best American State. Our semi-finalists are set, so we have a big announcement in what so far was our closest match. But we'll see you as we get down here and see if we can spot this hidden road place. There. Right, I almost missed it, but I'm pretty sure this is it right here. Let's check it out. Now, I think it connected up the hill here, so we'll give this a try. We might do some damage on the truck here, but it's definitely, we can definitely drive here, right? And it's definitely going somewhere.
Finding a new route.
But it's not going anywhere. I thought it was more, maybe this isn't a real off-road kind of thing. It looks like it just ends here. You can get to this little house down here. It's just kind of bizarre. Maybe it goes a little bit farther and we just can't see it yet. I feel like we're heading for catastrophe here. Like, what's over this hill? Are we gonna just... I think I better look. Oh, yeah. Okay. The world has ended. So if that was, or were some sort of off hidden road here, it is definitely not one that continues on. And I think we will try to successfully back our way out of this one. It's a very interestingly designed road there. But I might take a little picture here, then we'll go on. Okay, well... that's just our, whoops, I'm gonna get back in the truck here, first adventure here, because what I want to do next then is we'll just back up here. I don't know if I can turn around here, but we'll give it a shot. And then I'm gonna go, oh, look at that. That's off over there too, isn't it? That's kind of oddly spaced. I don't think we should be here, basically, is kind of what I think what the game's telling us. It's like, don't mess around here. I'm very cautious about going off the road here, because I feel like we could very well end up with a tow truck fine or fee here. So let's see if I can back us up out of here. I don't want to turn around off the road. I think that might be a little bit dangerous. Oops, like that. But we'll get back up on the road. Then we'll go see if we can find the next one. This leads me to believe that this wasn't a hidden road, and maybe the next one isn't either. Okay, so adventure number one. I mean, I'm glad we explored it, right? Sometimes you have to take a look at things to see what they are, but I know there was another one at the top of the hill. And I'm kind of curious to see where that one goes too, although I was thinking this hidden road connected to the one we saw up at the top of the hill here, which would have made a lot of sense, but I'm kind of curious to see if this one goes someplace too. Both of them were very obvious to see and so close together that I thought, oh, that's got to be it. We just had to go up the hill a little bit and then saw it. So let's, just for kicks and to be thorough here, let's explore both of these. Yeah, here it is, right here, this big and obvious turnoff. Let's just see where it goes. We'll take it real slow again, because I don't think it connects. Yeah, it doesn't connect with anything. We just hit the bushes right there, right? We take a look. Looks like you can go around it, though, right? Of course you can. What could possibly go wrong? Let's drive through the bushes here. Does this go anywhere? It'd be cool if there were like a hotel and you could get... I feel like this is heading us towards the same kind of catastrophes. That's okay. But where does it go? Does it go... well, we'll find out. Let's go. Check it out. I think the worst that could happen is we total our truck and it costs us a lot of money. Whoa, I don't feel like we're going down. Oh, we are. Okay. Just feels kind of odd here. I don't know if it goes anywhere. I feel like it's tempting us. It's like hidden by bushes and you have to go forward to check it out. It's going to lead to someplace cool. But maybe not. Maybe it's just I mean, because they had to put it here for a reason, right? You don't just drop road down here. I feel like it's going to go to a resort with a big pool. Maybe not. Maybe this was like they were thinking about putting in a hidden road and then they just gave up. Because this just runs out of gas again here, right? There's just no place for us to go. It's just a dead end. So maybe that's work in progress for a hidden road. And now we get to try to back up. Backing up the last one was actually kind of tricky because we didn't have a lot of energy to be able to get up the hill. It started sliding. But we'll see if we can make it. Assume we get back up to the top or something interesting happens. 50-50 bet as to which of those two it is. All right, well, we successfully made it back to the highway. That was a mini adventure there. I'm going to go back to town, see if we can find a place to sleep, get some gas, then we'll go find a job. So it says the road doesn't go straight here. Is this a hidden road? I don't know why I'm kind of fixated on finding a hidden road in Mexico, but this is definitely a hidden road. This is a road, and it's hidden.
Let's find a new route.
And I have no idea where it goes, and it's not on the map. This is going somewhere.
I'll find a new route.
But where? That's weird. We're in the Twilight Zone. There's trucks following us, and we're at the end here. And the truck rammed us from behind. What the heck? This is bad. We're trapped by these trucks. And the road ended again, and the world is fracturing in the Twilight Zone. As we can see off to the left there. We have to turn around. Why were these trucks following us? The road doesn't go anywhere. He's going to pull in right behind us. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. No. He just rammed us. This is bad. They're up to no good. Cement mixer? Of course. Right? What's he doing now? Oh, this is crazy stuff. No, don't come up here. I can't back up. There we go. Now I can back up. Get away from me, truck. I think this is it. I think we've reached the end here. This is very suspicious. We got cement mixers ramming into us. This is in a big trailer truck following behind us. They are up to no good. We got to get out of here. Whoops. Got to go the right way. There we go. Let's get out of here. See you guys. Not getting out of this truck. Very suspicious cement mixer. What has this got? Kenworth. Yeah, sure. And another car. They're all there. They're just going to sit there forever. They couldn't get us, though. We escaped.
Finding a new route.
Why were they on the road? Mexico is just so much fun.
Please watch the speed.
It's the best mod
Okay,
ever.
Let's find a new route.
Okay, anyway, I was on my way to the hotel,
I'll find a new
and now we better go to the hotel. So, we're completely confused, guys. She's got no idea what's going on.
Recompute.
Maybe they just saw me going down there and they said, oh, I bet he knows where he's going, so they all just followed us.
Get ready.
Getting rammed by a cement mixer on a dead end like that, though, they were up to no good. I have a feeling I'm lucky we escaped that with our lives.
And run.
Well, this is nice. Here is a place to sleep. Alrighty. Let's see. We're gonna have a drive in the dark, but there's nothing I can do about it. Alright. Lights on. Okay. It's always... I feel like I'm just setting ourselves up for failure when we get
I'll find
a drive in Mexico in the night. And now, to also kind of go back to that, one of the goals there, we'll get a lot of things to talk about, so hopefully we'll find a nice, easy route. I'm going to find us a delivery, we'll take it, and then we'll be on our way here. So I found us a job, packaged foods from the General Mills plant, which is right off to the right here, very close by. It's a 200-and-something mile journey, so not very far. We'll be all at night, which is going to be a definite adventure for us. But I do have a lot of things we want to talk about, and also looking to see, can we start another run of perfect deliveries? We have our consecutive streak of perfect deliveries right now is at 0 because got a very dubious fine in not external contracts. Nope, got a very dubious fine in Iceland over the speed limit. Apparently I was over the speed limit, but I don't really know about that. This one right here though, packaged food to Charcas It is a 256-mile journey. We will take it. And we'll probably have to talk the whole way because we've got a lot of things to talk about. And that's not a very long journey, but that's okay. Now, how do I get to this? Looks like I can go this way, huh? We're on to the left here. Yeah, because we want to talk about the Best American State competition. We've got a new announcement for the save. We've got to talk about... Can we get this way, I think? No. We can go around this way, right? That's... All right. Yeah, so we have an announcement to make, and I've decided what we're going to do next and where we're going to go next and all that kind of stuff. So we got lots of things to kind of talk about, and I'm pretty excited about what I think our next destination is going to be. The basic line of it is that I've decided to leave Mexico. I want to see if I can get to that one last place, which is that crazy delivery into the quarry. And I think we're pretty close to that. If we go to Charcas, then we can maybe head up to the north, and it looks like we might be able to get there. Can I go over this? I guess we'll find out. A little bump, but nothing big. All right, so here's our packaged goods. And we are delivering these to a Walmart, which has, of course, the extremely challenging parking lots. The small, probably one of the older Walmarts down here. Maybe it's a big one, I'm not sure. But the older ones on that small footprint are definitely challenging here. Whoa, way too fast. There we go. We'll put that in. Packaged goods, all attached. Let's get our right mirrors up here and back in the truck. Off we go. Excellent. So I'll see you as we get out on the road here just a little bit, and then we'll start. We have a bunch of things to chat about. Alrighty, so we are on our way, just left the General Mills facility. First up, if we take a look down at the money right beside me, we have a little under $20,000. We just paid off our loan, but about 5 minutes ago, we had 50-something thousand, trying to save up for one more truck. However, we leveled up recently, and when I checked right here at this mechanic shop between episodes, we could upgrade our chassis and upgrade our engine. So I upgraded both of those things. The chassis gives us a lot more capacity for heavy loads, which I think is helpful, especially considering what we're going to be doing. But yes, I wanted to make the truck upgrades because I feel like those are going to be very helpful. And we went from 455 horsepower engine to a 500 horsepower engine. So I feel like that's getting up into that range of nice horsepower and stuff like that, which is going to help us just be able to make a lot of the driving a little bit easier. This is fine. Pass on the left around a corner. You'll live a long time that way, my friend. But you survived that one. So that was there. That was one thing to talk about. The second thing to talk about is we have a plan. So let's chat. We got to go. I think this is kind of the same route we just went, except the other way maybe. But that's okay. It's at nighttime. It's going to be different. And it's Mexico, so we know it's going to be different. We're going to get rammed by cement trucks, hit roads that go off into oblivion, have trucks and cars passing us on solid yellow lines, up hills, around corners and stuff like that. It's all in a fun adventure down here. But yes, so I've decided I want to leave Mexico. Not because I'm not happy in Mexico, but we've done a few episodes here, and I want to come back to Mexico again because it's been so much fun that I want to leave some of the fun. And I feel like it's so big that in order for us to explore it, we'd be down here for maybe another like 10 or 15 different episodes. More than that. There are just so many places to explore down here. This is really challenging to drive at night. Is that an animal? Oh, that was a car. I gotta look at the road actually. I gotta look at the GPS to figure out where the road is because I can't see it. And I've mentioned this before too, but I have the recording lights on me as I'm recording this, and so that kind of makes it. I've got two bright lights in front of my eyes, which I think makes the screen sensitivity a little bit less, which makes it harder for me to see the dark areas on the screen. That's my excuse, but. Anyway, yes, so I decided I want to leave Mexico, and it's connected to an announcement. I reached out to the Alaska team that makes the Alaska mod, and they said they would be very happy to provide a review copy of their Alaska mod, because it's a paid map mod for the game. And so they have provided that. I just installed it today. We have a map going all the way to Prudhoe Bay up in the north of Alaska. And I put the connecting mod in that connects Promods Canada to that, so we can drive all the way from the Promods Canada mod all the way up to Alaska. And that was a cool cow. It had the horns and everything. And I have an idea. So I was thinking, what would be one of the farthest journeys you could make? Now, one of the farthest journeys you could make is where we are right now, up to Alaska. But horses, everything. Animals are just out. They're not behind any fences or anything. This is cool. Wouldn't it be cool if we went from Key West, Florida, which is way in the southeast corner of the map, all the way up to Prudhoe Bay, Alaska, and then just made an episode of I was thinking, so I watched this one episode. It's a long episode. It's like 6 hours long, and it goes from the southern part of Texas way up to the Alaska part. I was thinking, what if we did Key West to northern Alaska, the same thing, and just recorded the whole thing, like everything, and maybe talking the whole time. I'd have to break it up into shorter pieces or something like that. I'm not quite sure on the logistics of it. But anyway, our new destination is kind of a roundabout way, because I think we want to do the Coast to Coast mod first. And the reason I think that is because I think we want to add some levels to our driver before, and some improvements to our truck before we head up to Alaska. Because I was looking at the Alaska map, there are some long stretches where you don't have gas and you don't have a place to sleep. So I think improving our level would help. I think improving our truck's power would help, because some of the roads look like they're going to be kind of wild and stuff. So I feel like it would be a good idea if we leveled up a couple times, in particular to level up the ability to take longer deliveries, because I think if we get up and don't hit us. Oh, good, don't hit us. Okay, good. Whew. Can barely see off that left side there, because I think if we had our distance maxed out, that's going to increase the likelihood that we're going to be able to get deliveries on some of the places on the Alaska map where the cities are far apart. Because if our range is too short, I'm thinking we might not get a delivery between two places. So we definitely have to max out our distance, which is 2 more levels up to make. So I'm thinking if we swing to the eastern part of the United States, check out the Coast to Coast mod, go down to Key West, and then Key West to the northern part of Alaska. I think that would be so cool. Maybe even do like one of those live or something. But let me know your ideas. I'm curious how we could make it interesting. The second thing is I'm curious, how could we make it fun? And is it a good idea? How might we want to modify it or something like that too? But I'm super excited. Thank you very much to Alaska team for providing that review copy of their map. I'm excited to explore it, and I'm thinking we're going to get there pretty soon. Now, in between then too, to be fair, we do have the West Balkans coming out in Euro Truck Simulator, so I'm going to take like a week and concentrate on making episodes for that, because that's a big event in Euro Truck Simulator, and we haven't had one for a while. So we're not in a super rush to explore Alaska, but I definitely want to make our way there. It's our next goal. So that's our next goal. And that will leave us, the cool thing about that too, is that will leave us a bunch of Mexico still to explore. Because I feel like we've only explored maybe 10% of the curvy roads. There's so much to see and do down here. I mean, there's just a ton of stuff to explore. And I think that's going to be cool. And also, Revan Fan, who has been providing with some information on maps and stuff like that for Euro Truck Simulator, been super helpful, has also mentioned that the people, Reforma, that do this, why are all these trucks passing us? We're going the speed limit. Maybe we're not, but we're pretty close to the speed limit. You're going too fast at night in a city passing us. Anyway, okay, I'm not frustrated with these drivers. There's the Walmart, but not ours. Revan Fan was saying that the people that make the Mexico mod, the Reforma mod, they also make one for Sierra Nevada on the base map of American Truck Simulator. And if the mod for that is anything like this, I'm going to install that. I haven't done that yet, but he's kind of said it's not a big deal. It shouldn't mess up our save and stuff like that. Revan Fan, by the way, posted a ton of help. Thank you very much for all your help. More wild animals on, oh no, that is a wild animal. There's cows on the road. Has provided a ton of information on how the map orders, what are good maps to get, good maps to kind of put into the game and stuff like that, and suggestions on doing it. So he's been a great help. Thank you very much. And I definitely want to add the Sierra Nevada mod to this save as well. So that'll give us someplace else yet to explore. There's so much to explore in this game. Again, going back to it, if you've played the game for a while, American Truck Simulator, and we still have a lot of areas to explore in Texas and the base game and stuff like that. So it's not like we ran out of places to explore. But I can't recommend adding in the map mods to explore more. And I will make some tutorials from it. I've seen a bunch of people have asked for them. I was looking at some tutorials out on YouTube and stuff like that for it. And I think there is a place for I think it can make tutorials in a little bit different style that might help some people. And there's really good tutorials out there, don't get me wrong. But sometimes you just hear it explained a different way and it can be helpful. So I was thinking it might be nice to have some of those on the channel too. So that'll be a project coming up. So many things to do and stuff like that. I've been talking for about 100 miles now. And so far we're actually still perfect. Our streak is 0 of consecutive perfect deliveries. Can we increase it to number 1 on the ultimate quest to get 10 perfect deliveries of at least 100 miles in a row? They said it couldn't be done, right? But you know that Kmart poster. Those who say it can't be done are usually interrupted by others doing it. Mark my word. We are going to get 10 perfect deliveries in American. And what I'm doing is I'm rolling them over between the games. Okay, so American Truck Simulator, if we get one here, the continuation of it will be the next drive in Euro Truck Simulator. So that's the way it's going to work out. We're going to get 10 perfect deliveries in a row of at least 100 miles. I have confidence. Actually, I don't think we'll get that. Who am I kidding? Anyway, I'm going to take a little bit of break and chill out. It's 3 o'clock in the morning now. This has actually been every once in a while I kind of like the night rides in the game. Do they break down? Are they just standing by the side of the road? I feel like we should help them. There should be a mod for helping stranded passengers where you could pull over there and you could get out of your truck and then you could run over and like help them. Maybe fix their battery or something like that, and you get experience for it. Speaking of, I guess we're just going to keep talking. Speaking of getting out of your truck, I'll put a link to it at the end of the episode. Alaskan Road Truckers released a kind of a initial demo launch as part of the Steam demo thing, and I made an episode with it. If you haven't seen it yet, I'll put a link at the end. It's a very interesting game, right? It's got elements where you feel like it's American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator. It has Alaska, obviously just set in Alaska, and it's got a very human element. So you get out of your truck and you like fill up your gas tank. You fix your battery and stuff like that. You go into the food mart and you get food and things like that. So it's got I do not want to get a speeding ticket here. What are they doing over there? Why are they at the mechanic's place? Police at the mechanic's place, 3 o'clock in the morning. Mexico just has so many mysteries. But yes, to go back to Alaskan Road Truckers, it's got, and then you can die in the game. Like you have 3 meters, you have energy, food, and then you have just health. And if you get in an accident, your health can go way down. I hit a tree and my health went down by 50% right away. And so you can actually die. And then you have, your driver has physical attributes that you level up by getting experience. So your sensitivity to cold can be improved by leveling up and all these kinds of things. So it's got a very different take. It's got kind of RPG elements to it. There's a Euro Truck Simulator, American Truck Simulator driving element to it. And then there's also kind of that snow runner crossing tough terrain element to it. I will say it's in beta right now, so that's the big caveat, right? But it's releasing in like a week, I think. The only thing I will say, what's going on here? Oh, speed bumps. The only thing I will say, there were 2 elements of the game. Wow, the police are out just in force tonight here. What's going on here? Slow down. Yep, he's telling us to slow down. Was it an accident? That was the same guy that hit the tree, like, when we were coming here. They still haven't gotten him out of the tree. Man, he's been there for like a day. I hope he's okay. I hope they get the person out. They are not making a great time there. Anyway, okay. Yes, to talk a little bit more about Alaskan Road Truckers. There's a lot of things I really liked about the game. I like the vision behind the game. I don't think it's American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator. It's not trying to replace that. It's not trying to be SnowRunner. It's trying to be its own thing. Someone compared it to My Summer Car, which apparently has got a kind of a feel. I haven't played that yet, but I've heard that's a pretty fun game too. So I really like the vision of the game. That's really cool. I will say there were 2 things that struck me as absolutely needing improvement. One was the AI drivers. Now, if you think the AI drivers are challenging to handle in Euro Truck Simulator and American Truck Simulator, they are absolutely brilliant compared to the drivers, at least at the beta level of the Alaskan Road Truckers. They really struggled. I mean, I got rammed once, just totally. The truck just came and just turned 90 degrees right into the side of me and just rammed me. They kind of stop in different places and don't quite know what to do. So the routing and the driving skill of the AI drivers definitely needs to be leveled up quite a bit before I think the game is ready kind of for release. Now, with a week to go, I hope they can accomplish that, because to me it felt like every time you get hit it costs you like $1,000 or $1,500, and you're trying to make money. So like on a $5,000 journey, the first one I did, I got hit 3 times. One of them was my fault. 2 of them were really kind of like, well, this was kind of the AI's fault. So I could see that getting again. I have a pretty high tolerance for frustration in games. I just don't. Well, I mean, I care, but it's okay if things go sideways. It's like whatever. I'm just trying to have fun, right? So, games very rarely get me frustrated, but I think that would get me frustrated in that game. So I'm hopeful they can improve that. The second thing was that the driving wheel that I have, the Logitech wheel, didn't work with the game. I couldn't get it to work at all. None of the setting was constantly turning right. And I think there was a post on their Steam community discussions that they're working on the wheel support for it. So that was one part of it. But related to that, I felt like the driving was kind of mushy. I was trying to use the keyboard then because I couldn't use the wheel. So like I would press and it wouldn't respond, and then it would respond, but it would respond too much, and it was kind of sluggish, almost like it couldn't come out of a turn quick enough. And then it started to rain, and it really was tricky to respond on that. So yeah, I'll put a link to that video at the end if you want to check it out. I think it's entertaining to watch. It's a very interesting design vision for a game. I think if they could sort out those 2 things, they've got something that could be a lot of fun. And again, not American Truck Simulator, not Euro Truck Simulator, not SnowRunner. It's its own thing. It's a very different type of experience, so certainly not for everybody. But I think it could be quite a bit of fun here. I go left here, and then what? Anyway, 58 miles to go. I was going to take a break, but instead, now, 60 miles an hour, 37. Don't want to get a speeding ticket. Slow down. Good, okay. Keep, what, right? Okay, we're keeping right. Oh, we're just going to make a U-turn. Got it. This is actually, I wonder if, is the traffic less at night in American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator?
And then turn left.
For a while there, I figured, like, that drive was pretty mild in terms of traffic, I thought. But maybe I'm just imagining things. Let's go. Come on. Wow, this is maybe a heavy load, or we're just not fast. There we go. Okay. Make our left here. Now, we've got about 50 miles to go, which means, of course, this is the spot where we have an accident or get a fine or do something. I feel like 90% of our failures for perfect journeys come in that last half an hour of the drive. I'm going to put on my blinker here, even though I'm not convinced they mean anything. And once I say that, someone always puts a comment in there that says, if you put a blinker on, they'll let you go. But I think they let you go anyway. But we'll put the blinker on there. There we go. Cool. Whoops. That went on again. But before we got a little bit of time. We got 53 miles left, so we got just enough time to do this. The Best American Truck Simulator State Competition, the tournament, we have our final semifinalist. And it is interesting. So it was the last quarterfinal match was Texas against Washington. I thought Texas was going to kick butt. I mean, it's a huge state. It's a new state. You know, Washington's been around for a long time. I thought, oh, Texas has got this in the bank. I looked like the first day after the competition, like 60, 70 votes or something like that. And Washington was winning 53% to 47%. So I thought, wow, the sun's coming up too. This is great. Washington got it. It beat Texas. Washington upset Texas, the number 7 seed, upset the number 2 seed to earn a spot in the semifinals, and it would be going against Montana. But then I looked yesterday, just before I was going to sleep, because I kind of let it run until I do the next episode and stuff like that. And Texas had come back. And so now Texas, the final is, because we've got well over 100 votes. I think it's close to 120 or 30 or 40 votes or something like that. Texas has 53% and Washington has 47%. So we're officially declaring the winner Texas. They have a storming back comeback to overtake what was Washington and prevent them from upsetting them and taking their trip to the semifinals, which means we now have our 4 Why is...
Please mind the speed.
Oh, it's a speed limit changed. Okay. We have our 4 semifinals states, and the semifinal competition is set. So, our first 2 semifinalists, and this will be the one we're going to do right now. Number 1 seed Colorado takes on number 5 seed Oklahoma, who upset California in the quarterfinals. So that is the one that's going to be up on the channel now. You can go vote, and you can go put your vote in and pick which one you think. Again, which one is the best in American Truck Simulator, not as which one is the best in the world. Which do you enjoy most as a state to drive in American Truck Simulator? Colorado versus Oklahoma. The winner will go on to the final. And the other semifinal then is Montana, which is the number 3 seed, against Texas, the number 2 seed. So 3 of our top 4 seeds made it to the semifinals. The only one that was off was I had Oklahoma ranked number 5 and California ranked number 4, and California lost to Oklahoma. So we have our 1st seed, 2nd seed, 3rd seed, and 5th seed all heading to the semifinals. So go vote. Colorado against Oklahoma. The winner goes on to the finals. We're down to our final 4 states and pick the best. Whoa, that car is... Why are these cars passing us? We're going... Oh, we're not even going close to the speed limit. It's 62 miles an hour and we're going 42. No wonder they're a little frustrated there. We get talking about the states and the numbers. Math is hard, right? Speed limits, like you got to look at the number that the speed limit is, and then you got to match it to the number that you're going in your truck, and you got to do some math there, right? You want to be like, how many miles per hour am I under? How many miles per hour am I over? Math is hard. So sometimes it's not that easy to figure this out. We got about 8 miles left. We are almost there. It's just about time for us to do something, like hit something or have an accident or get fined for not having our lights on. Who knows what it will be, but I'm just waiting for it to happen. Otherwise, we could get our first in a row. We've had a number of 1 successful journeys in a row. That's not really in a row, I guess, but you know what I mean. Oops, 51 miles an hour. Here we go. Nope, didn't get us. Chatakas. So we haven't been here yet. Chatakas discovered. We've driven this route before. Did not make any sense whatsoever. It's a nice little town here. I like the morning light again. 6:30 in the morning here. Whoops, not a very wide turn. We went up on the sidewalk there. That's not so good. Got a lot of trucks and stuff behind us. Probably because we were going 40 miles an hour in a 60 mile an hour zone. Was there anything else to talk about? We talked about Alaska team providing a review copy of Alaska. Again, thank you so much for that. We talked about Revenfan and Sierra Nevada. Thank you for your help again, Revenfan. Supremely appreciated. I'm excited to install Sierra Nevada. We talked about where we're going. So we're going to go east to level up a little bit because right now we're level 8. And then we're going to go to Key West and try to go all the way up to Alaska. And I think by that we'll get levels along the way too. We'll probably maybe pick up 2 or 3 levels along the way. It's going to be a long journey. I mean, miles and miles and miles. Feel it. Oh, that's a red light. Oh, God! No! I thought it was a stop sign. Seriously? We have 0 miles left. We just have to go in there. I don't do these things intentionally. I am not trying to do this. I got distracted by the horse. Do you see the horse? Now it's green. It's fine. Who gave us the... Look at that right there. Police officer right there. That is so cheap. And I didn't even run the light. I just nudged out into it. Oh, I got distracted by the horse because there was a rider on a horse. I've never seen a rider on a horse in American Truck Simulator before. So I was like, oh, look, there's a rider on the horse. I'll just stop at the stop sign and then I'll pull forward. And then just as I started to pull forward, I realized... oh, this isn't a stop sign. This is a traffic light. And then, of course, as soon as I realized that, we probably have like 100 perfect deliveries if it weren't for the last 2 miles. Oh, I told you I don't get frustrated in games. Kind of a little frustrated now. Okay, we got to park over there. I'm going to do this the right way. Actually, no, it's just faster to go this way. Seriously, it's just faster to pull in and then just back around the corner. Because I always screw up that approach on the other side too. This is a hard one though. This is really, really hard. Because last time we hit, the time we were here, we hit the parked cars over there. and then set off the alarms. And there's not much room here to turn this way, too. We kind of got to get close on the inside. I'd love to do this one perfectly sometime, though, because I feel like this is one that the game throws at you, at least down here in Mexico. It's throwing at us a lot. And I think we need to get closer to the middle. But you got these parked cars here, so it makes backing up around the corner tough, because we have parked cars on the right-hand side that we're definitely going to hit unless we sort this angle out. Let's actually sort the angle out. So we'll go over here a little bit. Just angle it a little bit that way, and then try to get really close on this side. And then we have to kind of stay close, but I don't want to cut this too tight, because otherwise we'll swing it out wide. That's not us. That police siren is not us. I still can't believe I got distracted by the horse. Damn horse. That was too perfect. That was like, I cannot believe that right there, the last place, and as soon as I pulled forward, I said, oh wait, this is a red light, I better stop. Just as my brain thought that, we got the fine, and they're right off to the right side as a police officer. You can't plan that any better. I could not plan that any better than that. I mean, if I were trying to get a ticket and screw it up. And I promise you 100%, I am not doing these things intentionally. By now, people must think, oh, he's doing these things intentionally, because there's no way anyone could be that stupid and get that many perfect deliveries ruined on the very last part of their drive here. But no, there is. It's me, and I can screw them up. This is going to be a really long episode, too, by the way. Because it's 48 minutes already, and I haven't taken a break from talking. The episode's too long. Got a fine in the last mile. 0 miles left? We got a fine. Seriously. We're not close enough. Check this out. Check this out, people. Oh my goodness. That is the best parking job I have ever done. That was amazing. And I bet the video's not working or something like that. Look at that! From over there! We did it! That was perfect! Oh, that's awesome. Well, that wipes out the frustration from the perfect delivery getting lost in the last mile. Oh, if we had the perfect delivery and got the perfect parking, that would have been. So this episode right now, as I'm looking at it, it's 50 minutes of recording, and I think I've been talking for like 47 of them. So it's going to be a long episode, but what can you do? Maybe it's worth it to end it with that parking. Thanks everybody for watching. I'll put a link to the Alaskan Road Truckers up here if you want to take a look at that. And then the next episode, as soon as it's ready, we'll be going back to Europe pretty soon for the advancement of West Balkans DLC too. So we'll see you over on the other side of the pond. Thanks everybody. Take care. Bye.